Guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. Today I'm going to be giving you my bullish and bearish plan on cryptocurrency. I'm going to start with a bullish, and we have the fact that people like it because of its volatility. People are now in it because more and more institutions have gone into it. More and more institutions have gone into it because it's no longer being associated with being used with the Silk Road, which it was 5-10 years ago, to be buying drugs, guns and criminal activity. And once they closed Silk Road down, it kind of managed to get more credibility. Now you can just buy the cryptocurrency, or you can buy companies that buy it, such as Square. Now you can buy the miners. The problem with buying the miners is a majority of it has been mined already, so there's high costs to mining, and if there's a limited supply, what are you going to do? Now, when it comes to this, you have stable coins such as JP Morgan creating its first US backed cryptocurrency. And I understand why. You can only use the blockchain ledger if you have crypto coin. Now they are using a peg backed crypto, one that is one coin or $1, and they are doing it because they realize it's quicker to send instant transfer around the world, and they realize it cuts costs as well. Now, when you have the likes of Cathie Wood involved, the likes of PayPal and Square, you've got incredibly intelligent people involved. When you have companies who 5-10 years ago called it a scam, who are now going into it, and you have governments okaying it, then, and a limited supply, then you can't help but think it's just going to go up. That the 100,000 to 500,000 price target that they're giving it is quite realistic, and that we may have missed out on the boat. You have a number of platforms you can trade on, such as Coinbase. You now even have platforms where you earn interest on your coin, or you get freebies for keeping your coin on there. Sorry about that, and I'll be speaking about them later. But I was applauded for buying Bitcoin at 6,000, but for your information, I sold it at 18,000. My reason behind that was it costs 7,000 in energy costs alone to mine one Bitcoin, and I sold at 18,000 because the highest before then it had reached was 20,000. So I didn't want it to drop like in 2018 and before and miss out on it. Of course, I missed out on all the other run up, but that's fine. I 3x my money. Now, for your information, if you want to buy any crypto, there is a link in the description below where you will get £8 or dollars free crypto for depositing 60 to 80 dollars or pounds in the Coinbase. Now we will move on to my bearish. Hi guys, why not hit that lovely like button and comment in the box below? It really does help with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. While you're at it, why not hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already. And have a look at smashing that bell notification. You'll be notified when I upload a new video. Now, if you're looking for a free trading platform on which to trade your stocks and shares, why not check out the links in the description below. You'll get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. There's links for Stake, Trading 212 and Freetrade. There's also links to other freebies, as well as videos you may have missed, and my Trading 212 pies, which I rebalance regularly, so why not check them out. Now it's to do with Tether. Now, if you've heard a few YouTubers who have like over 100,000 followers speaking about crypto, they say you can use Coinbase, but why not use this one? Why not use that one? And they speak about a company called Tether. Now, they speak and they use a referral link like a lot of us do. Now, they say, if Tether says you own a Tether, then you do. Now, it says one Tether is worth exactly $1 US. Like with JP Morgan, it's a pegged coin, and it's a pegged currency, and that they hold $1 worth of assets for each Tether. But if you think those assets are actual dollars, they're not. So what if their assets go down in value? I know what you're saying, they won't, but let's see. Can we see the assets? No, can't. So who would use Tether? Short answer is that many people use Tethers to buy Bitcoin and other cryptos. But Tether sounds exactly like cryptocurrency fraud, in my opinion. It may not surprise you to learn that Tether is under investigation by the Office of Attorney General for the Southern District of New York. It was announced public in 2019, and they actually extended their reply, so they didn't have to reply. Now, fast forward a year, March of 2020. As I said, I bought some crypto, and I saw a dislocation, likelihood of dollar inflation due to the US government's response to the pandemic. I did my $6,000 Bitcoin ran up, and then I bought a bit more. Suspected Bitcoin would be inflation resistant because of its scarcity. To the extent that I thought about Tether at all, I remembered the RAG's investigation. Assumed Tether was now old news. It would surely have been pulled from the markets. Now, the inflationary thesis looked right. Unrest in the US combined with anticipated high levels of lending and consumer spending post-pandemic seemed likely to fuel substantial inflation, through to the end of 2021. Bitcoin was becoming increasingly scarce. We've seen how it's run up to $40,000. It's kind of stabilizing between 20 and 40,000 at the moment. It may run up even more. Now you see there was a post on Hacker News about Tether manipulating the price of Bitcoin. Now, didn't even think Tether was still around, but you will see here like what kind of currencies or what are flowing into Bitcoin, and how Tether, more Tether than any other currency, is flowing into Bitcoin and the other cryptos, but mainly Bitcoin. Oh, sorry about that. Now, right hand side shows which currencies are flowing out of Bitcoin. That is that Bitcoin is being used to buy. If you go on Coinbase, you can exchange one crypto for another. Over 2/3 of all Bitcoin, which is 10 billion, was bought in with Tethers. And it's not just with Bitcoin, it's with all the main cryptos. Now, I had a lot of money in Bitcoin at the time, and so I sold. Now, Bitcoin was getting to the close to the highs of 2018, and I was worried there could be a crash, and this kind of confirmed it. So then I did a bit more digging, because it just kept going up, and I was kind of wondering if I made a mistake. Now, even though we're trying to find out whether Tether is fraudulent or not, we just have to look through and see. Well, practically all the cryptos on all these exchanges were being bought with Tethers, and if you look at it, Tether does promotions where you can earn free Tethers for referring people, and they're giving it out like candy. Now, the investigation was to help the RAG how Tethers are being issued, backed and accounted for. Now, they still haven't resolved that investigation, and if you look now, Tethers keeps their money and assets officially in Bahamas. Now, the problem is that Tether is issuing an increasing amount of Tethers in the billions of dollars, but they are, if you look at their accounts in the Bahamas, they only have hundreds of millions worth of assets in dollars. What they were doing was they were saying to people, you keep your Bitcoin on our exchange, we'll give you this as promotion, you'll earn this per day, and then they go and sell the Bitcoin in the hope it'll go down, and put it in, invest it, And then of course they think people aren't going to sell their Bitcoin, they're going to hold it long term, and then when a crash comes, you buy it back again. Now that is just my opinion. That may not be the way they're doing it, but that'll be the way they'll account for their deposits. They, as I said there, all foreign currencies held by all domestic banks in the Bahamas increased by only 600 million. And you'll see how if they had $1 for every tether, it would be in the billions for Tether alone. You know, Tether's increased by almost 5.4 billion, going to 10 billion now, and the whole of the Bahamas was for everyone for foreign currencies, because they only announced the foreign currencies. So this kind of tells me that the organization that lets you organization that buys more crypto than anyone else is not running it properly, and if they close it down, then a lot of the people who have bought crypto be in trouble. The crypto could be in trouble, and it could cause a crash. The thing is, tethers allow people to leverage not just by 2 or 3 times, but by 100 times. Now, you imagine you have $2,000 and Tether allows you to buy $200,000 of crypto, and you see it going up day on day, going up and up, you know, and you think you can't lose. Every institution's going in more and more day by day. Cathie Wood is saying it can hit 100,000, 500,000 a coin. People are going in it thinking it can't lose. But that's why I think people need to be a bit wary. Sorry, I've gone over my time. I'd like your comments down below. Now, you may not agree with this. I'm just giving you the facts. I am not bearish or bullish on it, but